Good job, congratulations. Amelia Burris, are you here? All right, congratulations. And our basketball player, Tori Warts. Tori, are you here? Okay. So, Tori, I have to tell you, you are famous. Did you know this? I think you have an aunt here, is that true? And she made sure in our town hall yesterday that she mentioned your wonderful success. So congratulations on that. You're famous. You're in the town hall. That's great. So today gives us the opportunity to acknowledge our athletic programs and our athletes have set a standard for excellence regionally and nationally. All of our athletes, all of you, help distinguish St. Cloud State as a university with a commitment to providing an individualized support to student success. While all of our student athletes represent a team and contributes to that team's success, also they have to focus on their success in every aspect of their educational experience. And every year, I'm proud to say that St. Cloud State University has a number of academic All-Americans, of which we are very proud. Our outstanding Husky athletes also are a big part of our university's global and regional reach. You, as student athletes, come from all over the world and are drawn by the commitment of St. Cloud State and our sports program in making sure that you can succeed. Our Huskies serve as ambassadors for our university, the state of Minnesota, and help us welcome recruits, mentor peers, and inspire our alumni and many community followers and fans. Thank you all for coming today. It's great to see people in person to help celebrate these outstanding athletes and their accomplishments. What a year for our Huskies. Again, congratulations. And Jason, will you help me do the end here? All right, ready? Go Huskies! Congratulations, everyone.
Thank you, President Wacker. Up next, what we'd like to do is have some of the coaches come up and speak and recognize their student athletes if they're here. So we're going to start with Coach Lori Fish, who recently won her 250th game and led her team to the NCAA tournament. Please come on up.
First of all, I'd like to congratulate the wrestling team and the other All-Americans here. I thought our team this year made things interesting, but Steve and Brady, your team put drama in the word drama. That was one of the most exciting national tournaments I watched. My body was contorted on the coach with every move. It was exciting, it was impressive. The standard you guys have set for us is amazing, and we appreciate your success. It is my honor to introduce Tori Wirtz. Tori is the first Husky women's basketball player to receive any form of All-American honors since 2007. In her fourth season with the Huskies, Tori earned first-team All-Conference honors and was named to the NSIC Sanford Health All-Tournament team after putting up some great numbers in both the regular season and the conference tournament. Tori consistently leads us in scoring throughout the season, and she closed the season averaging a career-high 15 points per game, scoring 275 points in 18 games while shooting an impressive 39.7% from the three-point range in conference play. Tori ranked in the top 10 of the NSIC in several statistical categories, including 8th in three-pointers made per game, 4th in steals, 4th in three-pointers per game, and 7th in steals. So she additionally ranked top 15 in total points, field goal percentage, three-point shooting percentage, and minutes per played at the conclusion of the regular season. Not only does Tori shine on the court, but she does so in the classroom as well. Tori earned the prestigious Miles Brand Award this year, as well as being named to the NSIC All-Academic Team. We are proud of Tori and everything she represents. Please join me in celebrating Tori Wirtz and her All-American Honorable Mention honor.
Thank you, Coach Fish. Next, I'd like to bring up SCSU alum and head coach Jeff Hegley, who's going to speak about his swimmers and divers, as well as our track and field All-American.
I'm going to speak for Emmy. Emmy, you want to come up here? I'm going to speak for Coach Sam because he couldn't be here today. So Sam put down a few words about you. He says, Emmy is very deserving and has worked very hard to achieve this All-American honor. As her coach, I'm very proud of what she's been able to accomplish, and I'm very excited for what the outdoor season will bring, if it warms up. I added that. Okay. She is a great example of what hard work and positive energy can do. Her mindset is a big reason why she was successful on the national stage. Emmy described her demeanor at the NCAA championships as the most relaxed she has ever been at a meet. To me, this displays her confidence, level of preparation, and ability to handle pressure. She shined at the NCAA championships, coming in ranked 12th and finishing 6th, an excellent achievement. Lastly, earning All-America is a great way for her to finish the indoor season, but she still is the outdoors this year and will be back next season to hopefully earn more additional honors. Congratulations. She's give like an elbow hug or something like that. I have 3 individuals, Ralph Hendricks, Alyssa Doherty, and Maddie Brinkman. Come up here, please. I think Maddie's in clinicals today, so she won't be here. I'll share a little story about Maddie Brinkman. So she was on 3 meters. She finished second in the country this year. She's leading through 10 rounds. She's leading by 49 points with one person left to dive. That person had to hit 50 points or higher in order to win the championship. She hit a 50.0, and Maddie took second by 1.6. But she's still very excited about being an All-American, so if you see her, congratulate her. So, Alyssa Doherty, she's a senior this year. She had qualified for NCAA Nationals all 4 years, but according to divers, they have to go through a requalification, and it's on the Tuesday of Nationals. So they have, not only once they get the score, they have to go there and they have to do it all again. And it's usually against about 50 plus other divers. And this year, or the last couple years, Alyssa had made it through, and she was able to dive at the NCAA championships. But this is the first year, her senior year, that she earned All-American, and so she finished 8th on 3 meter. So I give her a ton of credit because there's many times when you're trying to dive on that Tuesday, it's very challenging, and you don't finish exactly where you want, and you could have said that was enough, but she didn't, and this was the awesome way to end. So congratulations. Ralph Hendricks is a first year on our team, so it's been exciting watching him perform all year, even though he only got to perform in 3 competitions leading up to our championships. But he had a pretty good first year. He was our first GLIAC national championship in the 200 backstroke. He broke a school record in the 100 backstroke and the 200 backstroke, and the 200 freestyle, and he also finished 7th at our NCAA championships in the 200 backstroke. So very exciting. Did an outstanding job, very proud of these guys, but it does not go without saying that they would not be here without their teammates. And so they have about 65 other individuals that support them and push them in every day in practice, and I think if you had a conversation with them, they would say the same thing. So congratulations, and very proud of these guys.
Thanks, Coach Hegley. Finally, we'd like to talk about our 3-time back-to-back national champion, the St. Cloud wrestling team. I'd like to call up head coach Steve Costanzo.
I just want to start off by congratulating all the other sports. On behalf of our wrestlers and our coaching staff, we'd like to congratulate the men's and women's basketball teams this year, women's indoor track, men's swimming and diving, men's and women's hockey. It's been a tremendous winter. We're all fortunate, we're all very fortunate that we had the opportunities to compete this year. In addition, I'd like to thanks for making this season possible. If it wasn't for Julie Alexander, Jaron Olson, and our athletic training staff, this season would have been very, very difficult. In addition to them, Heather Weems and our athletic administration, President Wacker and the university administration, thanks for your continued support this year to make it possible for these athletes to participate and compete. I know it means a lot to each and every one of these guys. Before I get too far, I just want to thank you guys over here, the band. Love having you guys. You guys do such a great job. You're always welcome to a wrestling match at home or away. You guys can follow us. We can travel with us. Just a season recap. It was difficult. You know, when you look on the outside, a lot of times everything looks or when you look on the outside, everything looks so good. You know, 5-time national champions, 3 consecutive championships. But believe me, and these guys know it, on the inside there's really a lot going on. Especially the year of the COVID, the pandemic. It was a challenge that I never want to go through again, and I'm sure these guys don't want to go through again. But I got to hats off to these guys the way they handled the situation this year. They were professionals about it. You know, they had a lot of room to complain. And maybe they did, but I really didn't hear a lot of it. I think they were just so fortunate that they had the opportunity to be on the mat and compete this year. So really kudos to our team and many of our athletes out there. These guys just did whatever it took to get on the mat and compete, and with a great attitude on top of it. So give these guys a hand. Give you all a hand here. Congratulations there. Really, you know, these guys will be up here and say the same thing, but we have a great coaching staff. Coach Wilson's been with me for 10 seasons and just had a baby, wasn't able to come to the national tournament and the funnest part of the year, but believe me, him and I were on the phone the whole time and scouting different members and different competitors and so forth. He was very much a part of that championship. John Peterson, John, if you could raise your hand right over there. John's been with me for 13 years of my 15 here, and really he's made a huge difference in our athletes progressing and so forth on many different levels. So Coach Swanee, he's been with me. This is his 6th year. He's a graduate assistant. Next year will be his 7th, but where's he at? Why don't you raise your hand there, Coach Swanee. Appreciate all your help and support. You know, I could go on and on about the efforts of this team and this program. I really want to acknowledge every one of these guys, and I know it's hard to mention every single name, but I'd like every one of you guys to come up to this podium right here because it was a team effort when we won. It wasn't just the 8 guys at the national tournament. So come on up here, guys. I appreciate all you guys being here. A lot of individuals had classes, and I'm sure a couple of you guys skipped class today, too, to be here, so you shouldn't do that. And to our 8 national team members, Garrett Voss, All-American National Runner-Up, Joy Biachini, All-American National Runner-Up, Garrett Aldridge, All-American National Runner-Up, Colby Noss, 3rd place finisher, Devin Fitzpatrick, 3rd place finisher, Billy Pitzner, qualifier for us, Noah Ryan, All-American 7th place finisher, and Cameron Teacher, who obviously isn't here, he's on a family vacation right now. He had the weight of the university and tournament on his back, the program on his back, let alone it's difficult enough to go win an individual national championship, but the weight of the tournament was on his back, so he had to win that match final match of the evening for the Huskies to prevail with their third consecutive national championship. So I can't imagine what the guy was going through, but we had a lot of confidence in Cameron Teacher being our anchor man at the end there. So congratulations to our All-Americans and our national qualifiers as well. Lastly, many of these guys will be back next year in pursuit of another national championship. They're also very good in the classroom. We had one of our best semesters this past semester academically. The academic awards haven't came out yet through the NWCA Division II awards, but we're projecting some pretty good results with our academics as well. So anyway, I'm just proud to be their coach, and really appreciate everybody being here and our administration for hosting an event like this. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Maybe get some pictures and stuff here, but we'll look over there, get a couple pictures.
The picture's gonna be fucking all the way over there.
One more time, if we could have everybody here give it up for the St. Cloud State wrestling team. Congrats again to all of our All-Americans and the success we've had. We appreciate everyone's support, and we're going to let the Husky Sports Band take it away.